Have you ever been like really tired? You know, in the military, when men are in war, they give them what's called R&R. What does it stand for? Well, it stands for rest and recuperation, or rest and recreation, or rest and rehabilitation. They have a lot of names for the second R. But here's the deal. The military understands you can't fight all the time. And you know, in your life, you've got to understand that too. And as a man, you've got to take fatigue seriously. Men can't function when they're fatigued. Have you ever tried to do one of those late night study sessions? Usually that doesn't work out too good, does it? Because you're just so tired. You fall asleep in the book or you're around a bunch of people and you all get goofy. That late night goofiness kicks in. And what you have to do as a man is battle that fatigue. How do you do that? Well, you get rest. What do I mean by rest? Well, one way is sleep. Yeah, we need more sleep. Study after study have come out showing that we're not getting enough sleep. And it could be media, social media, binge watching Netflix, whatever it is, we need to deal with it. We need to do something about it because we're getting fatigued. And when you get fatigued as a man and you don't get enough rest, you're vulnerable. You're vulnerable to do dumb things, make stupid decisions. It's just the way it is. And what we have to do as men is understand that all of these things are out there. They're like shiny objects, shiny object, but they're hurting you and you want to get the rest. And it starts with sleep. And the other thing is kind of mentally switching your brain. Do you know that they show that when men have hobbies, it helps them kind of relax that stress part of their brain? I don't know if you have a hobby. Maybe there's something you just enjoy doing, even if it's something that takes extra work or even, maybe has an expense to it. Like if you build a man cave or you have a giant shop or you go take part in big events, those things help you relieve stress because it gives your brain a break from the grind, the everyday. And that's what you've got to do. You've got to understand that. Now, when it comes to recuperation or recreation, movement, guys, we got to be moving. Fighting fatigue comes when we exercise. Now, when I say exercise, I'm not saying you have to go do a triathlon, but I'm saying that maybe going for walks. Anything that gets your heart rate up, oxygen gets into your body better, and it's better for you. And you've got to understand that. And that's why movement is a good thing. If you just come home and crash all the time, it's not going to help you fight fatigue. You're actually going to get more fatigued. That's why men can go hunting, do CrossFit, and do all of these things, and it rejuvenates them. Why? Because they're doing something completely different. They're doing something they enjoy. And we've got to understand as men, rest and relaxation, recuperation, recreation, all of those things, that's our responsibility. That means how you plan your calendar, what you say yes to, what you say no to. You've got to take it seriously because you've also got your roles. If you're married, you're a husband. If you have children, you're a dad. Those are serious roles, and you don't want to bring your fatigue into those roles. Sometimes our family only gets the leftovers of us because we're so fatigued with everything else. And what happens is when you're fatigued, you can't reach your full potential. And if a man can't reach his full potential, he's not really free. He's living less than a life that he could live. And what you want to do as a man is be a man who reaches his full potential, a man who battles fatigue, overcomes fatigue, and lives that life he was designed to live. And understand, no one can do it for you. It's only you. So why don't you start today? Find those ways to get the rest. Find those ways to recreate, to recreate yourself so that you aren't fatigued anymore. You've got energy and you bring life to everything you do.